A finite amount of opportunities that present
A
themselves.
lot slower. And it's been a gift
to stamp moments and memories. And I agree with all of that.
Come down here, go all in on life.
and finish it off, take the
When he
lesson.
kind of changes you, we can start our own brew pub, and it was
Don't cut it. Don't you dare cut that.
Wow, man. So, okay, so you've had a bunch of different jobs, and I know you're a big advocate for remote work, right?
Yeah, that was the thing. So that was one of my first businesses. Was I went into coaching, and the reason is a lot of people were asking me like, how are you traveling the world and working remotely? And at the time, I was working for Remote Year, which is like they're out of business now. They actually got bought by Selena, and they're out of business. But they would coordinate travel trips for people that could work remotely. So you move to a different country every month.
Yeah.
So I did that in like early 2018. I like did the program, and I was still doing the freelance thing. But then I got a job with them, and I could work anywhere in the world. I was selling their programs, and I was like able to purchase the program for like half off. So I was traveling, all my stuff was covered,
Wow.
like $1,000 a month, like all my travel, all my housing. And
What year was this? When
This was 2019.
Oh, wow. So that's pre, normalization of the remote work.
Yeah. And so I was a W-2 employee too.
Yeah.
And so like I had a lot of friends who would reach out and they'd ask me, hey man, like, how are you doing this? Because I know that you're working for somebody and you're also traveling and remote.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think that you have to be an entrepreneur to work remotely or to live somewhere else.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
What I was seeing was there's a lot of different opportunities for you to work for somebody else and be remote.
Yeah.
And so that kind of developed into a coaching business. So I was working for Remote Year, but I was getting all these questions from people about how I was doing it. And I think one of the good things in life, like if you're searching for business opportunities, one of the best things you can do is evaluate and have awareness on like, what are people asking you? Like what are the FAQs of your life?
Yeah.
And if you're constantly being asked the same questions, then there's a problem there to solve. So then you just got to figure out, how is it that I solve that problem at scale for more than one person?
Right.
And maybe you take on a few people and try to solve the problem for free or for a testimonial. And that's kind of what I did. Coached a few people. I was like, here's how I found a remote job. Here's how I think you can. And then some people started seeing some success. So then I kind of transferred into a personal brand, created a YouTube, the book, course, coaching programs, and I call it the Remote Job Coach.
Wow.
And so I did that for like 4 or 5 years.
Wow. But you started early with the YouTube and the content creation, right?
Yeah, I mean, technically, my YouTube started in 2008.
Yeah. Which like,
Well,
when did YouTube come out?
you're not gonna see any of the videos from then. It was like me and my friends making like jackass style videos,
Oh,
or we
fuck
did like fake commercials
Yeah.
for like we did one for like a tuna brand, like canned tuna.
Yeah.
And it was really stupid. And then any like group project that I would do in school, I'd always like convince everybody like we got to do a video.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like my dad's high 8 camcorder, if you remember those. They came
Yeah.
with little cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, hey, I'm going to write the script. I'm going to give you guys all the roles. I'm going to edit it, but we have to do a video. Everyone else is like, no, can we just write a paper? I'm like, no, we have to do a video. So I had over the course of my career, I was always trying to figure out, how do I integrate these skills and also like the fun of like creation into the things that I'm doing. So even with, even in my corporate days, like I was in an 8-month training program at IBM.
Yeah.
I'd carry a little video camera around with me, and I took video of all of the trainees. There was like 100 of us.
Yeah.
And if we went out together, I'd like take video of that. I'd interview people, and then I put it together in a video that I showed everybody at our graduation.
Wow.
So there was always ways I was like, how do I incorporate the fun that I have with this? And that's really like, as you're trying to figure out your path, like the FAQ thing is a good tip. And then also it's like, what were you doing when you were a kid? How can you incorporate more stuff of like what you were doing when there was no expectation of payment? It was all for the love of the game. And then it may not be a one-to-one fit.
Right.
But how do you integrate some of that energy?
Yeah,
of
get
like,
it close at least. Yeah.